Boom. We are live, folks. We are live and we are back at it again. Welcome, 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 everyone out there. We are the Wrasslin for Life Network. It is a wonderful Tuesday. We put another one in the books, folks. Congratulations, Hump Day, Friday Junior. I can smell the weekend already. But before we get there, we have NXT tonight. We're starting off a tournament for the Women's Championship. We got Dijak.
Yeah, do it. You need to click that subscribe. Do it now.
And then we got Ilya. We got lots of action, lots of things to talk about, lots of rumors, lots of stories, lots of fun. So go get your snacks, strap in, strap on. It's going to be a fun one, folks. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live. We are live. We are live, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. We are your alternative commentary to all the wrestling. If you like it and it got four sides and some people beating themselves up in it, we'll show up and watch it. So strap in and strap on. Like I said, it's going to be a fun one. We're here to watch the start of the women's title tournaments. There's so many tournaments, Nick. Well, I got there, but keep the chat going. If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, share, be a friend, tell a friend, be a part of the family. We are the channel for fans, by fans, and we're ready to go tonight. It's going to be a fun one. We are the channel that shoots completely unbiased and on more than anybody else. I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White. It took me a while to get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its YouTube tag stream, Champions of the World, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and we're coming in swinging like Matt Riddle, or at least part of Matt Riddle, allegedly.
Just a swinging.
Just coming in like get through the chopper. That's the wrong chopper. Maybe a Ric Flair impression.
Yeah, right.
Ronnie, what up? C Money, what up? Steven, what up? Steven Elimination Chambers. Yes, what up? Dale, what up? A-Town, what up? Kenneth, how you doing? What up, King Jordan? From one KJ to another KJ.
What up?
Jordan, what up? Damien, Bobby, everybody. Boston,
Peter,
what
Paul,
up?
Mary,
Victor,
Swanson.
Like I said, well, all we're missing is Chase U here to be taking attendance and roll call, I feel.
Oh, we got everybody lined up, Nick.
There's so many matchups I would change in this, but yeah, instead of March Madness, we're getting May Madness. Well, two of my favorites are going at it tonight of Tiffany Stratton, the Tiffany Epiphany versus the Wagoneer, Gigi Dolan.
And I think you're going to go Tiffany. I'm going to go Gigi on that one. But I think Gigi's in trouble.
To me, it goes one of two ways. Either JC costs Gigi the match or Gigi wins so they have her versus JC in the second round.
Fair enough. But we're starting the night off right away, folks. Like I said, if you're just getting here, make sure you get in that chat. Say hi, say hello. Don't be a stranger. We have Tiffany Stratton taking on Gigi Dolan right out of the gate tonight.
Absolutely. Starting off with a bang, pause. But what's up from Adelaide, South Australia? What up? We're international.
Happy tomorrow.
In different area codes. Kenneth, I'm officially going to watch NXT every Tuesday. Well, you should right here with us. But yeah, when you got Gigi and you got Tiffany Stratton, like I said, coming at you hot and heavy here real fast.
Coming out of the gates swinging, folks. So I got Gigi, like I said. I'm guessing you're taking Tiffany, or are you going to?
I kind of have to at this point. I mean,
I
have been on the bandwagon. I started the hater
bandwagon.
I started the Gigi bandwagon. Now I'm starting the Tiffany Epiphany.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the bandwagon. Mm-hmm.
Front versus back, says C Money.
Front versus
if you know, you know. Jordan out here, NXT. Boss, I don't follow NXT anymore, so this new to me seems like a good place to start. Absolutely. Two big gorilla thumbs up plus something else.
Hey, I quit NXT for a month. I was like,
now what you actually coming back?
I'm back though. I mean, since I've returned and Stand and Deliver, I think started it for me was You know, they did really well at Stand and Deliver, and I think they seem to be heading in a direction. There are still things I loathe about this show, but the matches have been really good week in and week out for the last few weeks.
I think now that we've got our first round of, is that our first round of 2.0 call-ups? Honestly, I think it is.
Yeah, feels like it. Yeah.
So
does Shotzi count? Like that
no,
group?
Because she was black and gold.
Yeah, okay, right at the edge.
Right at the edge there.
Matrix. Sweet.
With a 2 count block.
Oh shit.
So I think now is their chance to really start get the 2.0 stank out of the air here.
Yeah. Okay, so now I got the 2 count. I got the second 2 count.
Kenneth, remember, I'm still new to NXT. I haven't watched it live since 2019. Well, so I think you're right along there with KJ.
Yeah. Right.
2 count for Tiffany.
Well,
artist. Jeez, I missed Nikita though. This was her tournament to win. Yeah, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I think she would have won it before Indy won it, honestly.
Oh. The double stomp to the chest. The ladies are coming out hard tonight.
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing is, outside of there's something nice to look at, they are fantastic female wrestlers as well.
Yes.
That being said, how you doing? Guessing either Tiffany or Cora Jade will win it until whenever Nikita Lyons comes back. Why do you think that, Steven?
I'm terrified of Cora Jade winning this because I think they like her and I don't.
You just you'll re-quit NXT?
No, maybe. Probably not.
Scott, good evening, guys. If you email the Drama King, I will pay the fee for his fee. Explain.
Pardon?
Exactly. Are they? Why?
Are they? Yeah, see, I knew. I saw that, and that's kind of made me chuckle. But they are. They really are. This is a good start to the show.
Yeah, 100%.
I know people like to play the comparable game, but the women's division for NXT has really been fun to watch.
Well, it's an interesting mix, like you said, for every great moment that they have in NXT, it feels like there's one or two you're like, really? This is what we're watching now?
Yeah, well, it goes from this to Katana Chance and Bar Rescue, and you're like, fuck.
You mixed up all sorts of things there. But
no, because Chance is the tag title.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
NXT. Bar Rescue is a prime example, but I've got right now Tiffany working the arm.
Nice. Now I am excited.
You can't say working the arm and then excited right after either. That just made it 10 times worse.
I am excited. Hi guys, welcome to the show. I am excited for Dijak and Ilya tonight.
That's just because you want me to do the Arnold. Yeah, you need to do it, but no, that is going to be a good
I'm taking over under bets.
Dominic Dijakovic at the end of the day.
I'm taking over under bets, Nick, on how many fucking Arnold impersonations do we get?
Well, someone's got to set the line here.
I'm setting the line at 22. 2 hours. That's 11 per hour. You're on pace.
Scott, his fee for interview.
Okay. Oh,
I'm still lost.
He wants us to interview the Drama King, and he'd pay for it.
Who is the Drama King?
That's a good question.
Fair enough.
I was like
bad wrestling nerds now. I think the reason I was done with NXT because I've been watching Raw and SmackDown and just forgot about it.
Yeah, it happens. It's a lot of wrestling to keep up with, and thanks to Tony Khan,
there's doing 2 pay-per-views within a week of each other. Rolling Thunder by Tiffany.
Yeah. Oh,
prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Hey! The Epiphany.
No. Shut the front door. Colleen.
With a PME. Why?
Clean as a whistle, and that is a really nice moonsault.
Well, absolutely. Like I said, she's a fantastic athlete, and I'm really surprised that it was a clean win. I didn't think it was going to be clean if she did win. They're really putting Tiffany over with that.
That was a nice little ditty. I'm okay with that. That was a pretty good match.
Oh, nice little ditty. Are they out there playing fiddles?
Yeah. I was good with that one, man. I'm good with that one.
Well, it's a hell of a way to start off the show if you've got two beautiful ladies having a fantastic match.
What's up, Haseen?
And for once, honestly, as much as we're surprised it was a clean finish, I'm also surprised they actually did a clean finish. WWE has a hard time in doing clean finishes.
Yeah, no shit. So big win for Tiffany. And this might be your next women's champion.
As you say that, I've got Ava Rain and Schism and the Dyad and all of that. All the acronyms, all the names.
Yeah. This is a faction I feel like that should have moved up. And Gallus.
Well, I mean, half of them don't want to work here anymore. So
no, not this one. Gallus.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee and the boys. Let's go.
Oh, Scott, Matthew Ryan. Oh my God! I feel terrible
the drama king, Fiona. Oh,
wow,
dude, so much wrestling.
Well, no, because I'm actually a super huge fan of him because I'm into whiskey and everything like that.
In a previous gig, we interviewed him, and he's an outstanding interview.
Well, God damn it, let's get him back on here. And Scott, thank you very much of helping out with that super chat, 100%.
There you go.
Just like Scott did there, if you want to make sure you get your comment read as the chat fills up, or if you want to just help support the channel, help keep the lights on.
He's like, don't worry, horsies, I'll lead you to the water.
Right.
We'll get you there.
You lead a vitamin head to water, but you can't make him drink.
Right. He's got pasties, he will, though.
Gallus is here. Yes, I'm in commercial right now. I don't know about you.
I'm in commercial. We're getting Gallus versus Schism in some way, shape, or form.
We're getting the Dyad versus
the Dyad
Gallus for the NXT Championship.
When are we gonna have like a title versus career match so they go away?
Well, no, I don't want the Grizzled Young Veterans to go away. I just wanted them as the Grizzled Young Veterans.
But they don't want to. They don't want to be there.
McMahon. That's what it was.
Yeah, they're like, we're sick of this schism shit. We're like, we get it, bro. We get it.
Then stop trying to push your schism on me. Pause. Accusations. The
long list of people. If he had a nickel, well, he kind of has a nickel. Never mind.
I think there's actually court filings that show that with Vince McMahon.
He's got several nickels for that particular.
Right. Well, I'll be saying no surprise there. I think that was a surprise. I think that was pretty surprising that it was a clean win.
And and I would argue that Gigi's a pretty big, got a pretty big buzz around her as well. So, like you said, a clean, solid victory for Tiffany without cheating. Nice.
Well, and no JC Jane involvement. So are we
no JC, no nothing.
Done with that story, or is Gigi going to come out and cost JC here later? And that's how you get them both out. Now I could see that.
Okay.
If Gallus and Skiz are going to be a great feud.
Yeah.
What?
No, I was just kind of thinking about your thought there, and no, it's okay. What you said about Gallus and Schism going to be a great feud. Is it though?
Well, we'll have to see. It's better than I think it has the potential to be better than some of the stuff we've been seeing.
Fair enough. I mean, we kind of lost our way a little bit with Schism.
Well, we've had a lot of bar rescue is what it really boils down to. And I'm sick and tired of
bar rescue.
I'm a fan of John Taffer, but I've seen enough of going from Nost Malone with the Kentucky waterfall to IRS's redneck nephew back to Kentucky waterfall. I'm over the drama, the soap opera, mid-afternoon.
Saved by the Bell.
You go to your grandmother's house and she's got it on.
Right? Oh my God. And then it ended up being one of the worst. Like, it was so pointless. Well, you changed your hairstyle for a week. Where is your commitment?
Well, and dedication? That's the thing. It was building and gone on for so long, and then it ended. Poof.
Gallus for the win.
I do agree, Steven, that also that Bate versus Dempsey is going to be a good match. I'm not sure if they advertised that tonight.
They did, actually. I saw it. It wasn't like nothing was really heavily advertised for this until later. Gulak and Dempsey have been interesting. Go
Trick versus Braun's also on tonight.
That's gonna be
I'm excited for that.
I'm looking forward to
that. Is going to be a hell of a match. Lyra Valkyria versus Anna James. So speaking of bar rescue,
yes,
I would have JC and no, because you still got to spread out this tournament. Because I'm calling it now that Gigi is going to cost JC whenever she's.
But isn't usually the heel that costs the babyface, not the other way around? A double turn.
They're just correcting their error of Gigi should have been the heel and just make JC the babyface. She's the Marty Jannetty of this situation.
Yeah, they in an attempt to swerve us, they hurt the story.
Yes, and we are getting Gallus defending the NXT Tag Team Championships against the Dyad. Oh, we're getting the barbershop with
I like the
Trick
barbershop.
Carmelo. Or
Earlier
he is him
today,
Jones. He is him Cricket. Him Duncan.
the Himmeister.
Ava Rain, the wild card of this match. If she's at ringside, Schism going to win. You think that they drop the titles that quick? I don't think so.
No, they're not dropping it. And I mean, if they were going to move up, it would have been during the draft. So I expect them to be here for a while. But man, they're main show ready for sure.
Right. Thomas, what up?
Yeah.
Ronnie's blaming me because Tiffany won. Well, if I'm at fault for that, then I'll take a little pat on the back there because, I mean, I think I did a good job.
There you go.
Well, we still love you, Big Nick. Well, thanks. Unfortunately, you kind of don't have a choice. Maybe.
Yeah, you're stuck with me.
Pause. Accusations.
Accusations.
Final four, Jane Stratton, Jade Perez.
That sounds about right. Maybe not Jane, though. Who's Jane fighting in the first round?
Oh, now you're going to make me look that up, aren't you?
Well,
all right. 1 minute. By the way, I also got New Japan, but for some reason I'm watching NXT again. That's because you're hanging out with us where you need to be. You're doing your friends a disservice if you're not telling them about us.
What's happening in New Japan right now? I'm curious.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Ava is out at ringside.
Yes, of course. Loved what they did back in 2016 with Balor. Had him drop the belt to Joe at House Show before his call up. Yeah, I mean, remember there used to be a bit of a process to it, right? Like we'd see them kind of, you got in the habit where they would kind of pop up as champion, and then they'd go back down NXT. They'd get finish off a feud, and when they tend to finally lose and go up. So.
Well, the one who kind of started that all was Kevin Owens because was really what solidified his debut on the main roster, especially going after John Cena.
Yeah.
Sorry, John Cena when it comes to this channel.
John Cena.
You have to quote Santino Morel every time you say John Cena.
Right. Brooks Jensen, Josh Briggs. So Brooks and Dunn, we got you. Hank Walker. Okay. Al Borland. Oh, and Tank Ledger. Is that Tank Ledger is the other guy's name?
What in the name of CMT Big Beefy Boys, like Home Depot brought to you by Lowe's fucking match was that?
Yeah, Johnson Stink Bait sponsor. Thank you.
Right.
No, I don't know what to do.
John's Bait and Tackle Shop.
There you go. I stumbled all over my joke.
No, you're fine, man. That match just smells like sawdust and leather.
Pause.
For
sure. Tank Ledger, eh? That's what we picked.
Well, he's the one that he's the Otis 2.0.
Yes. Okay. So
first round left bracket, GG Tiffany Stratton. We already saw that. And then Roxanne Perez versus JC James. You can't have Perez and JC in the final four.
No,
I think Perez wins that.
Roxy's winning that.
Yep. Lyra Valkyria versus Kiana James, which we're getting tonight, which again, why? Ooh. You could have Lyra and Kiana both job out, honestly.
They like Lyra, though. So I think Lyra might win this one.
But why?
Phenomenal question. It would have been better.
As KJ's got technical difficulties, it seems. But also the other matchup, we've got Fallon Henley versus Cora Jade. So KJ's favorite too in that match. But I've got Gallus versus the Dyad right now. So if you haven't done so already, folks, give us your predictions. So we're starting off NXT, like we said, hot and heavy. We started off with Tiffany Stratton and GG after we had the parade of the entrance in the tournament. Now we're already going into a NXT Tag Team Championship match, which tells me that they're not dropping the titles. But so does Braun and Trick main event tonight. That's interesting. I mean, it has been the biggest feud-ish so far because it involves Carmelo in the world title, but fair enough. Oh, God, stop money. What? There we go. Fix that. But, hey, KJ doesn't look good for the Maple Leafs tomorrow night getting swept. Yeah, well, Steven, let's not talk about that. You can have that. That even what I'm mad at. It's going to be very interesting, very conflicting, I feel, on Wednesday night stream, which we will be here live for tomorrow night covering AEW Dynamite. We got Moxley and Kenny Omega in a steel cage. What? Despite all of Moxley's rage, he's still just a bleeder in a cage. What? Larry, what up? Big suplex from Mark Coffey in right now. Who wins the tournament? My early prediction, honestly, I know you're going to blame me for this when it happens, but it's going to be Tiffany Stratton. I think it might have been Steven who said it, might have been Scott, might have been somebody else that said this. Oh no, it was the artist who was saying this was pretty much made for Nikita 100%. And I think Nikita versus Tiffany is a feud that I wouldn't mind seeing, especially when she's able to come back and it's a good heel versus babyface feud. I feel you get Tiffany just acting like this spoiled brat with the championship. Oh, two count after the double team move from the Dyad. Money. No, Shane O'Mac's not here. He blew out his quad. He's out here. He'd have to come out in the wheelchair just swinging his arms. Ray Phoenix versus Claudio as well. Why? Oh, yes, on Dynamite. Does NXT still put titles on the line on weekly shows frequently? Yeah, kind of, honestly. For a good bit, as I am in a commercial break, so I will remind everybody after this. But yeah, we had Wesley with a North American Championship Open Challenge quite a bit. Yeah, there's at least one title I feel in NXT defended every week or on every show, so which I think is honestly not a bad shout. Of you really don't see most of the main roster shows, Raw or SmackDown. I don't think that's the case. You could say maybe the women's tag belts, but that's almost the 24/7 division at this point, I feel. I got picture in picture. Well, fair enough. I am a commercial. You must got that YouTube TV. You always go for Tiffany, Big Nick. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Tiffany Epiphany. Like I said, I've been batting 1,000 here, just like I did with the Backlash predictions. I was the leader of the Haterade bandwagon. I was selling everybody on the Wagoneer, like I said. The Cake Factory herself there, Gigi Dolan. And now I'm telling you, I think they're really getting behind Tiffany Stratton. And like we saw tonight, she is super athletic. That moonsault was clean. And she's good on the promo. She does what she's supposed to do. You hate her because that's what you're supposed to do. Dale saying 3-1 Hurricanes. Fair enough. Good shout. I can't wait to see the House of Black rules tomorrow night versus Best Friends Bandito for the Trios Championship. These matches no disqualification. Fair enough. Yeah, it's an interesting card. I'll say that when it comes to Dynamite. We're still building up to Double or Nothing, but we've also got a lot of attention, and it seems a lot of our focus at All In, even though not a single match yet has been announced. But rock you like a hurricane. Pause, says C Money. But yes, let's go Canes, I guess. Cage match, Omega versus Mox, Orange versus Daniel Garcia, Bandito and the Best Friends versus House of Black, Ray Phoenix versus Claudio, Dynamite stack card. There we go. And that's why you need to be here. I know you're already here tonight, but you need to come back, get back on Wednesday when we're here covering Wednesday night Dynamite. Just got Ring of Honor 2, so I got a bunch. There you go, Kenneth. Yeah, we covered Ring of Honor for a little bit, and then it's gotten a little sloppy jalopy with it being taped. It goes from 1 hour to 2 hours. We will be here for Impact on Thursday, with Luna Havoc, back at it like a jackrabbit on Friday for SmackDown, and maybe Rampage, depending on when it airs, if it's gotten pushed around. But we'll see here, folks. So absolutely nobody covers professional wrestling like we do. So be a friend, tell a friend, because big things popping, little things stopping up to something. Season never sleeps around here. And like I say, you're doing your friends a disservice if you don't tell them about us, because it's nothing but a good time over here. Why? Seattle Kraken or Dallas Stars tonight, Big Nick. I got Seattle 3-1 game lead. So you already got the game going on. So let me know if the game's already going on. You're not going to ask me a prediction halfway through the game, but if that's coming up, if they're up 3-1 in the series, then that's a different story here. Miss Epiphany, I like her shout out, Larry. I'm back from commercial break. Love me some Scorps. What? Oh, Scorpion. Okay, it took me a minute there. Vitamins, folks. Rampage is back on its regular time this week. Thanks, Damon. Oh, goody. Two count for the dyad there. Hoping tomorrow night's Dynamite will be one to get me back on the AEW train. The fact House of Black will be in action might just be enough to do it. Fair enough. Well, I guess halfway speaking of AEW, with them just getting Roderick Strong, why do we still have the Diamond Mine in NXT? Not a single original member of the Diamond Mine is still employed by WWE. If anything, I think most of them honestly might be employed by AEW at this point. So why is it still a thing? It's down to 3 people. It's down to Ivy Nile and the Creed brothers. Is MJF defending his title at Double or Nothing? Yes. He's doing the fantastic 4 Pillars match instead of having the match he should have had, which was him versus Darby Allin. That to me was the match that they could have had built up. Darby was starting to get some good momentum behind him. He was getting much better on the mic. He still outclasses both Jungle Boy and Sammy, I feel, when it comes to promos. And you can build still. You don't need to give everything away out of the gate. With going instantly into the 4 Pillars match, you could have built to that down the road. I was trying to make a segue with that when you came back, but I couldn't quite make it. That's why I froze up there for half a second. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Now that my stuff came back on, I decided just off was the way to be.
That's how you know we're blessed here, because the technology said hachu. Said step away for a minute.
Just pulled the plug. But
right.
You know, so if anybody knows a tech company that wants to sponsor some little upstart business, yeah.
That's why you need to help support us. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Yes, and we also do have the Discord, and we got a sale going on in the merch store and everything like that as well.
That's it. That's a true story, actually. Everything in the merch store got basically dropped in price. Every item that we have in the t-shirt shop right now is on discount.
2 out. Sorry. Yeah.
Basement prices.
Well, no, I was going to say it's getting. Never mind. I was going to try and make a joke there,
but go check us out on Discord, Instagram, Twitter. We got more coming your way, folks, and we're working on a few other things. So do not go anywhere. We got more content, more.
Like I say, big things popping, little things stopping, up to something. Season never sleeps. Why?
There you go. Explain what the Diamond Mine is. Can't do it, gamer.
They wear singlets, and they're kind of like tough-ish.
They were a faction led by Roderick Strong.
That whooping ass on Ava Rain right now, by the way.
Okay. That never really came to amount to much. The Creed brothers show a lot of potential, but we barely realize they're still a faction. Every once in a while, they do something together like this.
And Gallus retains after we had Ivy Nile come out here, caused a bit of the distraction going after Ava Rain. The Creed brothers have to pull her off. Gallus hits the double team move 1, 2, 3. And they can essentially do the Diamond Mine right now in AEW. You've got Bivens there. You've got Roddy. You've got just add Marina Shafir. There you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no kidding. Then you came to the right place. Amen. Even a no hold barred match. There is even a no holds barred match between Anna Jay and Julia Hart as well. We'll get into that later. It's just going to fire me up.
Right. Tiffany, what up? Unbroken, what up? Michael Harper, what up? Everybody's popping in here now.
What's going on?
Like I said, big things popping, little things happening.
Welcome.
That was a good match. So far, it's been a hell of a night to kick off NXT. And we're only a half hour in. So are you surprised to me maybe front loaded here of now What do we got to get through here?
Well, we still have another tournament match. No, it's a stacked night because we got another tournament match. Then we get Ilya and Dijak.
That needs the main event. Yeah, we need the Dijak in the main event.
Right?
Good.
That's going to be a banger. And then we got Trick and Braun still to come. So that's not bad for an hour. Well, for 90 minutes.
Yeah, well, that could take an hour there. Well, because we've still got Duke
all this shit.
We've got and we've still got what's his name there?
I can't handle this.
From New Japan that just came over. Oh, we got Duke Hudson.
Is Harvey still in the show?
He's an enhancement talent to enhancement talent.
What the? Now he's got a new look, I guess. Did he join Bar Rescue?
Does he not look like just tall Bo Dallas a little bit?
Thea Hale's a lot.
I like her. She's just the spastic squirrel. She's like, if you've ever seen that, what was it, DreamWorks movie over there, Over the Hedge, the fucking squirrel that's just
right,
like cracked out on like sugar and everything. That's Thea Hale.
She's the Clay Guida
over here, shiny.
She's the Clay Guida of wrestling.
She's fucking Dora or Dory from fucking Finding Nemo.
Basement prices, yes.
John, what up?
What's going on, John? Been a minute.
I haven't loved TNA so much. I bought the subscription. Well, then you need to be here on Thursday with KJ and Luna Havoc. Why?
Luna will be back this Thursday, folks. And we got more coming your way with that. Go check Luna out and check us out here on Thursday. Impact coverage.
Right. And Damon, close but no cigar. We got, it's not Javier versus Eddie Thorpe, but that's who I was thinking of. But we've got Javier versus Duke Hudson coming up next year. And while that enthusiastic match is going on, I'm going to take a pause for that.
Yeah, like, what the hell? So, folks, we are heading into a commercial break here. We have a bunch of action coming up as we move forward. Like you just said, we get Duke Wellington, as I like to call him, going against Harvey. I didn't know he was still on the show. But, hey, we'll see how that match turns out. Dijak and Dragunov coming up as well. Trick, Braun should be fun. So, yeah, we'll figure out who the other person. I got Stone Cold in an airplane. That's the hell. All right, Superstar Sunday. C Money, I think so. Chase U, yep. Thea Hale is a gimmick. Yeah, she's a handful of a gimmick. Is CJ on vacation, guys? I miss him. King Jordan, CJ is doing his thing. He was here the other night. He popped in and said hello to all of us. He's still there. He's still in the background. He's still doing his thing and still very much a part of the family. But, you know, when you're doing what we're doing, life gets in the way. Life gets in the way. So WWE, Ring of Honor, TNA, New Japan, and AEW, all my money into wrestling. That's how we love it. That's what we're doing right now, Kenneth. We put all our money into subscriptions and we got memberships and to get all these shows and all access that we can so we can keep live and pretty much cover more than anybody else. He was in the chat last night for Raw too. Yes, CJ was there. Join our Discord and talk all things wrestling. So thank you, Nick. Guys, check out the link there. Make sure you give it a click and join us on the Discord. We like to pop in and say hi. And like I said, check out all the other links and everything on the t-shirt / hoodie store, including the crop tops and the tank tops. They're all at cost pretty much. So we set them to sell. We haven't moved much yet. A little spry upstart, but yeah, check it out. Maybe you find something you like. What else we got? But yeah, I'm in the commercial break. Let's see if anyone's got something to talk about. It's crazy to me that NXT and NXT UK, soon to be NXT Europe, have cleaner looking titles than the main roster. Did Nick read this one? I might have missed when Nick read this one, but I'm sure he completely agreed. I did really like the NXT UK title. NXT's title right now is not too bad. I don't love like bright colors and shit on a belt, but beyond that, I mean, I like the new title, guys. Let's stop picking on the new title. It's pretty good. Nope. Okay, 2-0. What else did we miss? Yeah, the matches have been good so far. That's the thing about NXT. And you guys who've been following along for quite a bit, you guys know, like I was like, I'm out. I took a break from Tuesdays. Our buddy Cliff stepped in for a few weeks, and it was just for that. It's the matches weren't good, and then I had to put up all the nonsense and the child's play and the skits, and so I tapped out. But when I came back, I mean, the matches are getting better. I feel like no matter what, if you can get through the nonsense, if you can get through Thea Hale and Chase U and Bar Rescue and Wendy Chu, the matches generally are solid. So it's sports entertainment at its finest, I guess, at this point. Warning, I'm a kid and I think my voice is annoying, so I don't make fun of me when you hear my voice. Okay, Kenneth. I'll be back, Bobby. Taking off with the Dijacinator. North American title is beautiful. One of the best titles in WWE. I agree. I really do like that belt. I like it a lot. So I don't know. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, and I've never been such like a big belt person. What is this? 19 years old. That's outstanding. She's very comfortable. Oh, we're getting the so a hooded person recapping the beating to Wendy. Okay, someone's watching their okay. Who is it, folks? Who's in the hood? Who's in the hood? Who's in the hood? Tiffany, right now I'm getting replays of Nikita Lyons when she was hit by the car, Wendy Chu when she got hit. Somebody in a hood is watching this footage, and we've yet to uncover who's responsible for it. Javier Bernal, I think he's a heel. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're doing with Javi. Going up against Chase U, I imagine he will be heelish. I didn't know he was still in the company. That's amazing. Good for him. I like the new title too. You know that. Yeah, it's true, right? It's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's Ollie the hacker. Okay. Here we go again. It's fucking Hornswoggle. No more big body. Like it as are we referring to Nikita Lyons? She will be back. I do imagine. She's been a little bit injury prone. That's a bit of a concern. So let's hope when she recovers, she's in a better place and she doesn't have another another setback. I think she's a talent. I think she's unique. I think she stands out. And I am getting a graphic for NXT Battleground. I will remind everybody we will be here live for NXT Battleground Sunday, May 28th. I do believe there's something on May 27th as well. Folks, just keep checking with us. We try and get them up as quick as possible. But yes, almost 7 days a week, every week, we are here live. We do cover more live wrestling than anybody I know. It's a true story. Javier is a heel. Fair enough. Can we even call him a here? Here? Can we even call him a heel? I think Nick had it. He's like an upgraded jobber, kind of, sort of. Make us on 2K2. I like it. Duke Hudson for the win. I'll go Duke as well. The IC title, the US title, and the WHC are the only titles I like on the main roster. IC title I like a lot. I think the US title's nice. I think it stands out. I think it really does have a unique look to it. All right, we had a moment there. What happened there? Anyway, yeah, no, I agree with that. And in the new title, I like it. I really do. Could it be Blair Davenport? It would be really cool if it was. Funny as hell. This channel almost broke up over Blair Davenport, thanks to Nick and CJ not seeing eye to eye on the situation. Classic. But yeah, Blair Davenport would be outstanding. She's a highly talented wrestler. I mean, we've seen the influx of the NXT UK talent come into the fold at NXT and now on the main roster. So Blair is one that we haven't seen in a minute. It's highly possible. Oh, big body Javi. Pause. Get out of here. I see what he did. Mr. Kennedy. The new belt looks better than but so are you saying because he trained with me? I'm going back here for a second. Because he trained with Mr. Kennedy, should he be better? Or just I haven't given him a chance yet? I'm curious. Now, the new belt looks better than the WWE and Universal. Yeah, the big W's suck. I agree. I'm with you on that one, John. I really hated when they switched to the cookie cutter WWE ones. I think the women's title should get revamped. I think the women's tag titles, all the belts should not necessarily dissolve, change, blah, 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 but all get a new look. All look like belts. All look like, not toys. I feel like the big W just look perfect for the Toys R Us crowd. I'll make Wrasslin for Life Wrestlers League on there. Oh, shit. Now we got problems. The May 27th, the 27th of May, KJ Night of Champions, since you forgot. Thank you. I knew something was on the 27th. So that's going to be a fun weekend. And I'm imagining, being that it's in Saudi, we'd probably be on early that particular day. So it's going to be a brunch with the boys. I guarantee it being May 27th. I know there's a couple other things going on. So we might have a nice long marathon Saturday on the 27th. And of course, we will be back for Battleground on the 28th. And then the 29th, we do it all again with some Raw. Oh, Duke, big elbow. The Duke seems to have the NXT studio audience in the palm of his hands. But, I mean, he's a big guy. I'm shocked. He's a guy that could probably transition to the main roster pretty well. Wow. He unnecessarily jumped over the ropes and then back over again, but hit a beautiful suplex. Will you be disappointed if we get Jericho versus Punk instead of the Elite? Yes. I don't think the match will be good, to be 100% honest with you. And not just because of Jericho. I think Punk and Jericho, there you go. 1, 2, 3 for the Duke. And Chase U is victorious. Yeah, I just think both guys at this part of their career, I don't like it. I don't like it. And it really bothers me that Tony can't pull off the big payday because of feelings, because of those closest to him. That's a problem. You sold 60,000 tickets. You're hoping to sell another 30. But book the best card possible. And if people are standing in the way of that, they need to get off the team. Got Duke, you're right. Bet I want to see it. I want to play me versus KJ in GM mode. I like it. AW and NXT go head-to-head on the same day, Double or Nothing and Battleground. We're in for a weekend, dude. We're in for a weekend. Wait, so Von Wagner and Stone are friends again? But they broke up. Who's this guy? Reach. What if it's Miku Santamura? Okay, yeah, Reach for sure. The big W's are horrible on both the women's and the men's titles. Garbage look. Absolutely. There you go. Some of us like big W's. Some of us like, WWE logos, apparently. What is this? This show's such a trip, man. It goes from one thing to the next. Is this Malik? Oh, it's Eddie Thorpe. What the fuck? Okay, following along. Duke Hudson, but Eddie Thorpe is back. I think we've seen him in one match so far.
Yes, I believe so. Well, speaking of being back, what up?
Duke Hudson should have JBL's clothesline. Why? Oh, as a finisher. I was like,
no, just give him the bull hammer. He's basically Wade Barrett 2.0.
Yeah, very much.
All he's missing is just to come out and say, I've got some bad news.
Right.
See?
I think we see Rhea Ripley exchange it with this. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a handoff. We can't figure out how else we will do this.
No, they just act like it never happened. Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Give me a moment.
You're good. So you got me, folks. While I'm in commercial break right now. Eddie Thorpe got those boots from Tatanka's garage sale. There we go. I'll get the words out. And fun fact, I think probably maybe only me and C Money know is Tatanka means buffalo. There's your wrestling fun fact for the day. There we go. Gotta love having technology in the green screen. I can see Punk walking out of AEW just to see how they treat him. Hey, wait, what? Tiffany? Well, he can't walk out of someplace that he's not there yet. Like he's technically there. He's technically under contract, but I think he kind of did walk out. So, thank you, Dr. Nick Evil. What? Well, my Dr. Nick or my Dr. Evil? I just like the Simpsons character of, hi, everybody, I'm Dr. Nick. Screw you, all state with your giant red ad. Jay, what up? Am I missing something? Why is Trick being booked like a joke in a sideshow, but the smaller and weaker, less talented on the Mike Mello is pushed as a threat to Braun? They got Trick and Mello booking wrong. I don't think they did at all. I don't think Trick is getting booked at this point as a joke or an afterthought at all. If he's we've talked about it, of right now, I think that could be the main event of Braun for tonight, of Braun versus Trick. Trick's a guy that I think would do fantastic if he even got called up to the main roster on his own. And we could still see a Trick versus Carmelo feud, but to sit there and just, because Carmelo's smaller means that he shouldn't be a threat. No, Carmelo is fantastic in the ring. He's a guy that we were saying, especially me for the longest time, of saying he not only put the North American Championship back on the map and made it more relevant, and I think pushed better than the actual NXT Championship. But he was a guy that could have gotten called up to the main roster and got a prominent spot on the main roster without ever holding the NXT Championship. What he did alone with the North American Championship showed that he is who he says he is. If he is him, and will be on the main roster. Jordan saying NXT is getting better. Yeah, bit by bit, piece by piece here. As although I don't know if I have to halfway send them a cease and desist with, they're kind of knocking off the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls here with the Trick and Carmelo thing. But then again, I kind of knocked that off from Road Dogg, who knocked that off from Carnival Barkers. So the chain of litigation would be up there with Raka Khan, I feel. As we're getting Gala celebrating backstage right now. We're going to get the turf war between the Diamond Mine and Gallus, and what looks like a hotel, like cafeteria area or something. Like this looks such a weird setting and a weird background. Wonder why Damon Kemp been booking like a jobber as of late. Honestly, well, I think they're just honestly waiting till his brother shows up, till Gables shows up to actually do something with him, because he was supposed to be, the big baddie to the Diamond Mine, and then he kind of just got jobbed out. So we've got Eddie Thorpe versus Damon Kemp about to kick off right now. So if you haven't done so already, we do take a prediction for every match. Give me your predictions. I'm going Eddie Thorpe, of no offense to Steven there, actually more to Damon. Yeah, he has kind of been booked like a jobber, but I don't fully get why. I think they signed him just in part maybe because of his brother, or like I said, maybe hopefully they're just waiting until his brother shows up to actually do something with him. Oh, big belly to back suplex. how come SmackDown guys can compete for the Raw World title? Because unfortunately, that's the way that they booked the tournament. We've talked at nauseum, I feel, between me and KJ, as to if it's a good idea, why it's a bad idea for them to have SmackDown guys involved. I mean, granted, it is close to the draft. I think it comes down to more of, as KJ said, they just try to make sense of their booking. They want to have the best guys involved, and it helps boost promotion, I guess, across both shows. Of you're still going to tune into SmackDown to see, even though as much as you hate about, you might tweet out about how you hate about the brand split, but you're still going to tune into SmackDown to see who wins the triple threats. But it's a little bit of, to me, it's what makes the New World Championship a second place trophy, a participation trophy more than anything, of with doing that. And you set yourselves up for something that you didn't have to do. You have talent enough on Monday Night Raw. That's why you had the draft, that you would have had a tournament exclusively to Raw, as big crossbody and big chops from Eddie Thorpe right now. Is Gable even good? He was drafted to Raw, but hasn't been there. Hasn't been here. Well, yeah, Gable got drafted in the last draft, actually, if you remember. Yeah, he's been a little bit busy, competing in the Olympics and everything like that, of just to say something.
He's okay. I mean,
he's okay. He's only out there.
Okay.
I don't know as far as in ring, as far as pro wrestling, don't know. As far as wrestling, is somebody going to get hurt real bad?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we'll see.
See, Jay agrees with me. Sensible talking from that man.
It's not
Ready, willing, and Gable. Why?
It's up to them to change that perception. It really is.
That setting was my 2007 SmackDown versus Raw locker room. Yes, fantastic.
Is this how you felt towards the Universal title when it was created in the brand split? Yes, that's how people felt at that time. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because people have short memories. And again, it's just a little bit of right? Just heard this way. Someone doesn't like something, let's follow. But I mean,
I could accept it more if the belt wasn't so fugly.
But it's not.
It is.
The chat just said the W's are worse. The W's are horrible.
Agree to disagree.
Yes. Some people like Corvettes. Some people like Ferraris.
Right. And we had walked away from this, and the chat just doesn't want to let the fucking embers go out on this argument.
Right. Raw TV title. Yeah.
Yes.
Until you make it something else, you have all the pressures on the WWE to deliver and to go the other way with it. So I think they got the right guy heading towards the title. We'll see how it happens. But I mean, I've already proved the point.
From Eddie, German suplex.
Oh, okay. This interesting match. You were right. There was a bit of a mid lull here.
Well, that's the thing it's interesting. We had a lot of the really good matches and a lot of the matches that I think people would be tuning into and paying attention to kick off the show. And then we're petering on the back end.
A little bit. But Jay, how does it feel like it hasn't even done anything yet? It's been sitting on a table. Like, of course, every title that currently is on the roster feels the women's title feels more important than this title at the moment. Once we crown a winner, everyone's going to mark out because somebody won it. Then they're all going to get excited and cheer. And then it's up to them to make it a worthy title run, like they did when they did the original brand split. And we don't look back and go, Eddie Guerrero's title run was shit. No, we don't say, John Cena's first title run was shit. No, because we've been down this road before, and we got to give it time. Because
that's the biggest thing though, is that's right now. As Eddie Thorpe picks up the win after the big elbow, after a great sequence between these two. But that's the biggest thing working in favor of this championship and working against it, is that it needs time. And right now,
that's everything.
But professional wrestling fans now they want to give anything time.
The IWC, led by guys like my buddy JD, who just can't fucking take a story and be okay with it. You have to go, oh no, wait, we don't know what this is. We don't know how they're going to do it. So it's shit right now. It's brand new. Like, let's watch how it rolls out. Everyone's like, it's shit. Nothing's going to matter. What if every pay-per-view Seth Rollins is defending the belt while Roman's MIA? I think we're going to forget. We're going to completely. It's a
the company's track record does precede itself of when the last time we had 2 world champions, and
the Universal title doesn't feel that way anymore. We talk about Finn winning it. We talk about Owens winning it, and the same thing with the original brand split. Like I said, some big names, Kurt Angle, some big names had that original secondary belt, but we don't look at it like that anymore.
You get me conflicted here because I've got Dragonoff. That means I've got Dragonoff and Dijak. Yeah, do it. The Dijak and it.
Oh, he's torn.
Right now, as you're having this whole argument and everything.
I must break you.
Literally, we've got fucking. Oh, thank God we're going to a commercial break. Because we've got Ivan Dragunov there, Ilya Dragunov coming out versus Arnold. Yeah, the Terminator, the Dijakinata. But yeah. Run back what you just said.
I can't run back all of that. I just think everyone's already it's like if your team just signed a new free agent and
now I remember. Anyways,
so you're like, he's shit. This guy's shit. He hasn't played one game yet, but he's shit.
But the Universal Championship has felt that way now because that's the thing is Roman Reigns has had a 3-year reign at this point.
Which is amazing. It makes that so valuable.
So that's why now it doesn't feel that way because it's been unified for damn near 3 years at this point.
Okay.
It's now with this belt, it goes back to I get what you're saying of it's new, it's fresh, it's untainted, it's unfiltered, it's uncut, it's raw, whatever.
Sin free.
Literally and figuratively. But at the same time that we go back to the WWE track record of we have a world championship that opens the show and a world championship that ends the show. We get back to the whole.
So what's wrong with that?
The whole line that if you have 2 world champions, you don't have a world champion.
Because you have 2 shows now. Each show, it's like AEW having their own world champion and WWE having their own world champion. That's how we go. So when AEW does it, I want to see how the IWC. Oh wait, they did it too. Now, is the Collision title with CM Punk going to be the secondary title? No, it's cool. And
I've heard that may actually not happen. I've heard that may not actually happen.
No, I don't think it should.
They just keep going to, they're going to do to where everybody's blended together. And it goes back to pretty much Tony of, I don't know how to get everyone on TV.
Yeah, no kidding. 4-0 says Damian 4-0. It's a fun debate, guys. Like some people like the look of the belt, some people don't. And my whole thing with the new championship is, yes, it's always going to feel like, and I witnessed it. And anytime we got new champions or new things in the past, we were like, what the fuck? Why would they do this? And then time goes by and you're like, oh shit. And you get caught up in it all. So I think it's just such a weird thing to pre-hate.
Well, right? And like I would say this though, the thing that separates us from the marks, like you said, that just go way too far with it, that really need to put up the shield for certain shit. I won't say you're wrong on your point of view on it. Like I can see your point of view 100%. I just say mine is more my personal opinion and going by based on their track record of it would be a big differentiation from their normal path to do what you've talked about. But then again, you nailed the way that they were going to do the tournament. So who's the one that's got the facts? Not Meltzer. What?
No, I just think like, dude, it's easy to jump on a microphone and jump on YouTube and just scream and yell and throw temper tantrums and then look around and go,
we've seen it.
I don't understand the tribalism in the IWC. Well, because there's a lot of people that try and lead the tribes because it helps their views and it helps their watch time and it's all wonderful and they can act like petulant little children. But if you want to be like, just always want to be fucking open-minded. I want to enjoy the wrestling. Like we cut it up a lot. We find faults in a lot. But when
we sat there the whole Monday Night Raw, the first hour, a half hour or so, we were just like, this is dragging us. And another commercial break, and another commercial break, which I saw a study come out about how many commercials wrestling viewers watch, but that's
fucking unreal, right? And
right.
We kind of know it.
But that's the thing is, I've said it for a while. I think it's become halfway the motto of this channel of it's a wrestling war. Both sides are trying to lose here. We just want them to actually act like they're fighting.
Right. And that's why the Wembley.
Somebody swing at somebody.
Run. Yeah. Someone take a big chunk. The pot shots are no fun, but
no, they just fight within each other. Like you have dogs and people biting and chairs thrown. Oh my.
It's all this. Yeah. It's social media fighting, but like, dude.
Yeah, Dijak, yeah, good.
If you have anybody that likes wrestling coverage, they should be subscribing here. We do shoot from the hip. We do have difference of opinions. We will listen. If you have a different opinion than us, we won't just tell you to get out of here. We'll listen to you. We want to know what you think.
A little bit, but that's what family does.
Right? We scrap all the time. You guys watch me Nick bitch at each other.
Throw hands. But yeah, I want to see this man throw hands. Yeah.
Right?
Sin City, Terminator, Matrix, Dijak.
Yeah, I agree with Thomas. I agree with Thomas on this one. Just give it time, guys.
It goes back to, and it's one of the more interesting things that I've seen come about this is there's a lot of wrestling fans that the spinner belt's what they know as the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
They don't know the Winged Eagle. They don't know Big Goldie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still to this day wrestling fans that hate that belt.
Yeah. I remember when they introduced it and like being a kid that grew up, through the back part of the 80s into the 90s, it was like, what is this spinny shit? But then everybody was like, oh,
square.
Yeah.
But we've got Ilya versus Dijak. Yeah, do it. But
I'll take Ilya.
I don't think it's up for debate as to who I'm taking or how.
Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah,
my boy.
We're coming out of the gate hot.
But see,
it's not the main event. Braun Breaker.
No, I'm telling you, we're gonna get Trick versus Braun as the main event. We just got Braun get an interview backstage, and these men are laying in chops.
Yeah, no, we're coming out of the gate with a pace, dude. IWC has to have cake and ice cream now, or it sucks in their opinion. No, yeah, I agree, John. I find it. Sorry.
No, I was just agreeing.
Yeah, no, I agree with John as well, and I think there's some Pied Pipers out there that throw their hands up and they're like, I don't understand why. No, you can have a different opinion.
Some call themselves journalists.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful and ridiculous. But it's frustrating as a wrestling fan because you feel like the things that you like are completely fucking dumb. And that, everyone's got to think one way or the other. You don't. There's stuff on WWE that's great. There's stuff on NXT that's great. Which, we watch Impact and there's good shit over there.
We watch Wrestling Revolver, GCW, NWO, anything and everything as Dijak dumps Ilya onto the outside and rolls him back in for a 2 count. But that's the thing is, at the end of the day, we're not journalists. We're not pundits or anything. We're personalities. That's what you get here. It's our personality. Your wrestling buddies just talking shit, giving you the best information that we got to our knowledge.
Right. Man, it doesn't matter. I'll let it go. Triple H. No, I was gonna tap something, but I'm gonna leave it alone for a second. Triple H, Vince do not have a clue on the booking. They are just throwing. I don't think so, Jay. That's what people want you to believe. That's what people want you to think about either company, right? Tony Khan can't book for shit. Vince McMahon can't book for shit. Triple H can't book for shit. It's not true. Now, do they fuck up and make bad decisions? Yes. Do I think is meddling and
that was clean. That was clean. Big boot from Dijak, and then instantly step up Enziguri.
Yeah, not even waiting.
Literally, the man, his shoulders touched and he popped back up Enziguri.
This guy should be your next NXT World Champion right here.
These are two guys that should be on Monday Night Raw. Fuck is you talking about?
Fair enough. Make this a Monday night match.
Give it to me on SmackDown instead of Boogs. Send Boogs to NXT. I'll trade Boogs for Ilya.
There you go. I don't think it's not that fickle, guys. They have a plan. And they do, whether we like the plan or not, they have a plan. And their plan played out at WrestleMania. Their plan played out at Backlash. And you know what? Whether people think they're doing shit or not, like, look what happened at Backlash. Big show, goes well, fans are happy, and still some people criticize it for what it was. I don't know, man.
I've said it for the longest time. Well, especially it's coming more fitting recently of wrestling fans at this point don't know how to get work because they're used to being smart marks. So they're not used to actually not knowing the ending of the storyline, and it's freaking them the fuck out. 2 count by from Ilya on from Ilya as Dijak was going for the pin.
There you go.
Well, I was about to say, is it just me or does it sound like the ring's more mic'd up for this match? Like it could be just because these men are actually throwing hands. Yeah. But you're hearing every shot, every chop, every backdrop, everything.
This one's for you for sure.
Dijak, his so-called justice doesn't wash on me. What? I started to slip into the Arnold there. Gotta love the crowd falling all over the chops. Yeah, get to the chopper. Yeah, we got the chopper. Yeah, Dijak is the chopper. Yeah, do it.
Dijak's got a chair.
Oh.
Wow.
Why?
Is that not a DQ?
Yeah, it is. They just called for the bell.
Okay. All right, okay.
So that means we're getting match number 2 out of this after we got the garage door, all of that.
Cody, listen.
Oh, sorry.
Choppa style.
Choppa. Where was yours? I can't see it.
That was a squash right here. I wish that match went longer, but I guess battleground, not a squash, but
no, that'll be the rematch. That'll be this is their, I challenge you to a fight.
Yeah. All right.
Big choke slam from Dijak onto Ilya, onto the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring, in case you didn't know.
Listen, I picked Cody Rhodes to win the Rumble months before it happened. The minute his titty turned purple, I said he's going to win the Rumble. Then he went to Mania.
Why are you looking at his titty?
Well, he made everyone look at it because it was.
Look at it. Look at
this. He's still doing it. He comes out and he's like, "Oh, look at the little scar."
Still working it off.
Right, the scar is killing me. But
what the? Sorry.
This is
when have they ever acted like the? This goes back to the mythos of how much do the ring steps weigh? Do they weigh a ton, or do they weigh as much as an aluminum foil baking tray?
Right.
Because Ilya right now is quote unquote getting crushed under the ring steps as Dijak has him pinned literally under the full set of ring steps. Yet you'll see grown men huck them over the top rope.
But there's a human standing on them as well, my friend.
Dijak just can't. He's like a turtle. If you put him on his back, he doesn't know how to get the fuck up, apparently. Yeah, see, he just fucking threw him off himself. Like, bro, my guy.
He made it look heavy as he pushed it. Dijak was on them.
They had me coughing for that, but
5-0.
So Wesley just walks in on Tyler Bate meditating, and boy, is that steamy or cloudy of Snoop Dogg and Cypress Hill might have been there or anything like
Breaking news.
I know we're fans of the vitamins, but
breaking news.
Sound like goddamn been hanging out with RVD.
That's what's breaking news. RVD was at NXT tonight.
I mean, Christ, Tyler Bates doing the meditation. I mean, he might be down with RVD here.
There you go. Isn't there a gap in those steps?
Yes, that's what Ilya was, like a turtle on the shell there.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It looked a bit what it was, but
there was a bit shite. It was a bit shite.
He was trapped. His arm was stuck. Dijak didn't just walk away. He stood on him. It was a 300-pound man.
Wow.
Dijak's got to be 280.
He yeeted the things off of him
when the man got off of them.
So you couldn't hip the fucker?
With a human being.
Physics is a thing. You can still lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it.
No, bro. There was a man standing on the fuckers. You'd have to push up with his armpit.
What do you guys want? Real metal that could injure people? No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I'm not saying that they should be like steel or anything like that. I'm saying don't do the goddamn spot. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want people to actually be out there literally gigging themselves. I'm saying don't do the spot then. You could have done it way differently. If he sat there and just decimated him, say he hits a feast your eyes onto the ring steps, that's not better than him. He just pinned him under it, just like hot. See, call back to when I pinned him under the garage door. Is that his just thing of Dijak just pins Ilya under stuff now?
It was the only time it's happened, so it's not like it's
no, because he peeled. That's what set up this match is when he peeled him under the garage door. So see, two.
I pinned
He's
you
a
under
serial pinner. Pause.
He's a serial pinner. I like it, Nick. I don't have a problem with how that played out, and I thought because he sat and stood on the fucking thing, and he's huge, that I'd like to see someone else try and get up from under Dijak in a set of stairs.
That's going to be the new like TikTok challenge of someone stand on a set of ring steps
stand on
see if you can get out.
I want to see if I can get out with my armpit.
Right. We are not professionals. Do not try that at home.
No.
The stairs are definitely metal, just not extremely heavy. I mean, these guys walk on it. It can't get that flimsy. So many people are upset are thinking of though that I want them to actually have like, this real serious steps. Like, no, I don't give a fuck about the steps. I'm saying don't do the spot.
Flipping this one, the stair debate of 23.
Right. I hate stairs, apparently. I hated intermissions. Now I hate stairs. If I am just old man yells at cloud,
right.
Apparently.
Hey, what happened?
I am Grandpa Abe Simpson.
What happened to the wrestling channel? One guy went off about stairs.
Yeah, you didn't get right. You didn't get pinned under stairs, which was the style at the time.
I love that spot. Triangle choke with the gap of the stairs. See,
now you're just trying to set me off here.
But his elbow was at his ear. And a man was standing on them. I don't get it. There was a dude on them. Does that not factor in?
There was a dude on the thing.
Like, does that not factor in at all?
It sounds like you were in that getting steamy, smoky room there with Tyler Bate. There was a dude on the thing. And
that's
so
why I'm very
enlightened, man.
I believe, Confucius
Dave's not here, man.
Stairs that get heavy. I believe this year WWE is going to be great. So far, so good, guys.
Yeah,
we've had some bad shows.
Fun fact: Brock Lesnar has been on every premium live event so far in 2023. So much for your part-time cowboy,
right? And he'll be at Night of Champions, and he might be at SummerSlam.
What, y'all? It's still real to me. Damn it! I am not that man. I just want it to make goddamn sense.
I thought it did.
To who?
To me, at least.
I know. I gotta stay. I gotta stay. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just you can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
Okay.
Well, that's me with the steps. If you can have that ain't what I'm mad at. I'm mad at who did the spot. About the fatal 4-way at Double or Nothing ought to be a ladder match. Not a bad shout out. You gimmick a gimmick, you put a hat on a hat of it's the typical AEW way to go.
Nah, MJF should be in really good wrestling matches. That's the disappointing thing about this whole rivalry.
But it's already a fatal 4-way. It's not going to be a really good wrestling match.
That's the problem. That's my concern. Like this whole situation. I hope MJF just wins at Double or Nothing and gets clear of this whole nonsense. Right. Because this whole story has dragged down MJF. And I feel bad for him because he's better than this.
Oh, we're getting the fucking Home Depot, Lowe's,
the honey
Cracker Barrel, KFC, honey mustard, fucking tag team match getting set up here now from Danny Palmer's Twitter. They just agreed to have the gentleman's agreement to have a match.
So is this like Heavy Machinery 2.0? Is that what this is?
It's light heavy machinery.
It's light heavy machinery.
Yeah, it's light heavyweight machinery.
Like light stairs, light heavy.
No, machinery. instead of driving a fucking tractor or anything like that, you're driving a forklift at work. You're something like that. You're driving an electric pallet jack, shit like that. That's what this is. Light heavy machinery. The tables are thinner than paper. Yeah, that's why they've gone to doors with most of the shows we've watched.
I gotta click
and
on
not
this,
the band,
dude. I gotta click on this one. What is more brutal? Getting hit by a candlestick? What are we in fucking Clue? Are you like Colonel Mustard?
Professor Plum,
or a steel chair? I'll take a chair shot before I get clubbed with a candlestick.
I mean,
they both suck.
But no, if you're talking about a candlestick, you're not talking about a candlestick holder. So you're talking about the wax fucking thing. I'll take a candlestick shot over a chair shot.
The wax thing? No, I thought. Well,
yeah, see,
I've given Davey
read the comment. Point ahead, look smart. I'll take getting hit over the head with a giant log candle than a fucking chair shot.
Did you hit me with a candlestick?
I'm not dumb.
They're none.
Point ahead, look smart.
I got Tyler Bate for the win.
Yes, we do have Tyler Bate versus Dempsey.
This jacked little dude.
Well, yeah. Well, he's another guy who we thought and could have, should have, would have been on the main roster. You go back to having him versus Gunther. You start having that division on Monday Night Raw. Shut up and take my money. That's your that plus your world heavyweight champion. They're alternating weeks of who's having a big match.
Yep.
Shut up and take my money.
And I think
for 3 hours, you got time to build that shit.
If you really put that in the middle of the show, that middle hour that's just fucking dreck, week in and week out, I think it's a good spot to put it. Like that type of match, week in and week out, where it's just the middle 2 hours is just wrestling. Don't fuck around with a whole bunch of previews and stories, and just get guys in the ring, girls in the ring, and let them battle. Right. And then you can go back to your fucking storytelling in the third hour.
Absolutely. Well, no, to me, I do it I started the second hour to the third hour. Standing shooting star, by the way, and then big underhook suplex, bridge into a pin from Dempsey. But no, if you started off the top of the shit.
Yeah, I go top of 10 o'clock hour.
No, top of the 9 o'clock hour with the IC belt, and that goes for a bit, and then you bleed towards the top of the second hour or the top of the final hour, actually, and that's where you start the main event, maybe, or the world title. That's not bad, but
could have been worse. It could have been color-coded weapons that only Balor or Edge could use.
Yeah. Oh, double headbutt.
Why is it that I want like the old like Benny Hill music playing?
I don't know, because this to me screams like World of Strong Style Pro Wrestling right now.
Yeah, that's a good vibe. Exchanging European forearms.
Yeah, exactly. Big men just not so big men, just throwing shots at each other, just suplex, technical grab. Like we've got a submission hold right now.
Yeah. Well, gamer, we saw what happened when he used a ladder that he wasn't supposed to use. So your guess is as good as
14 mine. Staples.
14 staples is what happened.
And the thing that man still is putting on hell of matches with already going in with a calf injury, and this man's skull's been fucking split open.
Yeah, no kidding. And he still made it to the finals last night.
Right. Spin from Bate onto Dempsey. Oh, as out comes Gacy looking like the fucking villain from yeah, he looks like the dude from fucking Waco there.
Yeah.
Oh, Bate just clearing all of the top ropes.
Why did Gulak get mad at Gacy? I mean, why did Gulak get mad at Wes Lee for talking to Gacy?
That's the game I was trying to think of. He looks like one of the villains from fucking Far Cry. Yeah, but I don't get half the reason why people are mad at it here.
I love it.
Oh,
the cheeky jab. The cheeky jab. So Gacy and Bates? Sounds like a horror movie.
Gacy and Bate, yeah. Bate Motel.
Tyler Bate, the big strong boy.
Yeah, he does kind of have the Jeffrey Dahmer fucking glasses on right now.
Trent Seven was doing some indie shows, and I think he was hanging around Dark a little bit, but we haven't seen him since.
Well, no, Trent Seven's out doing stuff on the indies and everything like that.
Yeah.
David Koresh, that's who I was thinking of from Waco.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I would have helped you earlier.
No, you're good. But Booker T out here just vibing. Like,
yeah,
I love Booker T on commentary. Shucky ducky quack quack, going back to when he was in TNA with the respect.
If you made Corey Graves the lead and put Booker T as the color next to him, it would be outstanding.
On Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, because it would be hilarious. Like, and I know people bag on Booker T, but I think he's good.
Well, that would work. It would give me a bit of, I feel, to an extent, and I don't want to knock anybody with putting it this way, but it would give me a bit of Pat and Cole vibes if you have one guy that plays the straight man to an extent, and can, throw some stuff out there.
Right.
And you got more comedic, and Corey could fill in when, Booker doesn't know stuff.
All right, Brooks and Dunn coming to the ring for a match.
Bro, why? When did we put on Footloose here?
That's what they should come out to.
Why?
They should come out to Kenny fucking Loggins.
NXT. Why is Patrick Swayze got a headband on? Like, what the fuck is happening?
That's what they should. Yeah, no.
Now I've had the time of my life.
Airplane spin from Bait. We're a little behind.
Speaking of
that, so Matt Riddle. No.
You went there.
No one picked Dempsey. Shame on all of you. I didn't.
How dare you not? Well, especially with the coronation this past weekend. How dare you not pick the Junior Regal?
Well, I didn't know Gacy was going to come out and cause trouble.
Yeah, that makes
sense. Somebody asked if Gulak is Brian S. Sorry, Chris. I didn't want to skip that question. I feel like Cameron Grimes is kind of like Brian. Cameron, to me, is closer to Brian in the sense of the charisma. That's what the one thing I think that lacked with Gulak was just he's not that charismatic, so he comes off a little bland.
No, because I think Gulak's a bit of a victim of how he was booked, and he's now at this point got pigeonholed, unfortunately, because I won't lie, I was a fan of the PowerPoints, the no jumping, basically he's just a stooge politician as a pro wrestler. I didn't hate that. I think he got booked and he got burnt up in the flame that was Enzo Amore, because he got caught up into that. And not saying with any sort of outside the ring stuff. I'm just saying of booking wise. With Cameron Grimes, there's a lot of potential. I mean, he's come all the way from from Trevor Lee in Impact or TNA actually, from the Carolina Caveman to now to the moon. I don't want them to lose that bit to where he has that personality, much like Daniel Bryan. If he has that timing to where, if done right, he could actually be taken seriously, but still can pull off a bit of the comedy stuff like Bryan.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is a victim of booking. I didn't mind the PowerPoint stuff. Again, I don't know. When they put him like as his protege, didn't even really get off the ground.
Well, that's the thing, is they just took him being the tutorial for fucking 2K22 and just made it a real life thing. And that sunk him dead in the water more than he already was.
Right. The repackaged Brooks and Dunn as 80s group and have them come out to Top Gun. Fly into
right.
Danger Zone.
I went to the mullet zone.
I got Brooks and Dunn for the win. Hank Walker also wearing his old gear again, so there's still hope to add him to Brooks and Dunn. There you go. So he's back in.
Well, I was gonna say, every time I see all of this, all I just think of is like CMT, and and he takes the tractor another round. Just good googly moogly.
Everybody's picking Brooks and Dunn for the win here over
Hank Williams Jr. Hank Williams Jr. would whoop ass on all four of them.
So
put some respect on Monday Night Football.
It's Hank and the Tank, by the way, not Hank the Tank anymore.
Oh,
It's
see,
Hank
no, they did. They did that.
Hank and Tank.
Everybody was going Hank the Tank, or was going Hank the Tank. Now we got Hank and the Tank.
And Tank. Hank and Tank.
They listened to the memes. Oh, and we're
Dragon
getting
Lee.
Noam Dar.
Noam
calling out Dragon Lee. It's amazing that they have so many guys that would have been fantastic if they had this show. Like, what was it called? It had a lot of purple and a lot of orange and everything like that. And they had a certain weight division on it and everything like that. 205 Live. If they would have actually fucking stuck with that, imagine the fucking talent they could have had on that show.
It feels like they got a lot of it now. Like they almost could do it again on a
They could have competed with Rampage, I can tell you that.
Noam Dar joining the show like one of my drunken cousins at a party. Hello. Like, whoa, Noam. Right. Pick Bar Rescue for the win. Everybody taking Bar Rescue. Son of a bitch.
They're just big fans of John Taffer.
Supernova 11 sessions.
Sounds like a new strain of vitamins.
Wait, that's Cameron Grimes giving to the.
Why is Dragon Lee not in the LWO?
He just got here. They want him. He
just got here.
He just got here.
Fucking speed that shit. Expedite that shit.
It would not a bad show, right?
I have to now because you pointed it out. I have to
Hank and Tank.
Hank in the Tank, because that is 100% one of my current fan favorites on NXT. 100%.
And they both have names of actors who died young, Ledger and Walker.
Oh, wait, what?
Anyway, Brooks and Dunn for the.
I thought of Walker, Texas Ranger. The second you said Walker,
Walker.
Like, wait, no, Chuck Norris is still kicking. He's karate kicking death right now.
Walker instantly goes back to Brock. Brooks and Dunn for the win.
No, I 100% have to cheer for these guys.
Hank and Tank.
Absolutely.
They're gonna win. Look at them. Look at this. They've been practicing.
What in the name of fucking Mid-South wrestling right now are we watching? Jim Cornette's getting a stiffy right now with all of the fucking mullets and sweaty fucking wife beaters in the ring.
We gotta, someone should snip this match and send it to Jimmy and be like, I know you don't watch NXT, but
no, he's like, Stace, pull that up on the big screen right now.
I know you just got in the hot tub. Get up there.
Right.
I'm just playing Jim. That's awesome. When I think of Brooks and Dunn, I think of the country group. That's when I was young, and it eventually evolves out of it. But anytime somebody was like, "What's that country song?" or there was a country anything.
Hold on. Sorry, I have to real quick. When I was young. Sorry, it evolves out of that. So you just said you evolve out of being young.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
I did. I grew up. Hank and Tank could become a new heavy. Exactly. Right.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
That's what I asked. But they're a little more athletic.
So then Frank's got to be Tucky here.
Tucky. Yep.
Is there a Duck Dynasty tag division right now in NXT?
Dynasty tag division.
Quack, quack. Hey, Shucky Ducky, quack, quack. This is the Shucky Ducky, quack, quack match of the night.
Oh, big knee. It's been a good tag match, though. Good pace, good tandem offense, big boot.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. After this, fuck. We still got more to come.
Well, no, Tank's over here looking like his name should be like High Voltage. He looks like the bat fitting with how I do the what gimmick and everything like that.
Dude.
This man literally looks like your name is Hugh Morris.
Dude, what? I was about to say to you, are you ready for the softball?
That's funny. What? You find that humorous as he takes the pin. What?
Oh, thank God I stuck with Brooks.
He got pinned by a mullet. What?
And the Rhea pin too. Why does everyone pin like that nowadays?
Because it's provocative. No one knows what it means, but it gets the people going.
I was literally going to say, dude, you ready for the softball? And I was going to throw Hugh Morris up in the air and let you bang it. But
oh no, I think I've said that a few times with
him.
Like, this man looked. Oh, he literally lost a fucking tooth.
Legit lost a digit.
Not kayfabe, straight shoe.
Oh, he did.
Oh, I hate that. Like, just personally, that's the stuff that makes my skin crawl.
I grew up in a hockey rink. What can I do?
Yeah, you fucking Canadians. You born with 3 teeth and you end with 3 teeth.
I take it personal, but fuck. Yeah.
Fucking Michael Jordan. And from that moment, I took it personally.
Bar Rescue wins. We're getting handshakes. Thanks for knocking my tooth out.
I've got Lyra Valkyria just pretending she's a bird that she can fly off of fucking roofs and shit.
Run, Kevin.
Aim for the
run.
bushes. If you've learned anything from Samuel Jackson in The Rock, aim for the bushes.
Tank spit his tooth. Yep, he did.
I'm a crow and you got to let me fly. Caw.
Don't jump, lady. You can't really fly. Get away from that cliff.
Right. You're not Batman. Right, but everyone that ends up being speculated or in a match with her either ends up injured, disappearing, like unable to compete, has a replacement. Like she's just like a hex on NXT's women's division.
So who do we think the mystery lady is who's going around murdering?
I think Blair Davenport's a fantastic shout.
Right? It's a good shout.
I think that is chef's kiss. And I thought it was funny how you brought up of me and CJ going at it. At this point,
dude, that was the funniest shit ever.
What started the argument, but we were fucking heated.
Listen,
over Blair Davenport.
As wordsy as I am, I was just like watching you two, like, what the? Who even gives a shit right now about Blair Davenport?
No one even knows who she is.
You guys are like gonna kill each other over Blair Davenport of all hills to die on.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You disrespected Blair Davenport. Prepare to die.
Right. Folks, we are rolling through. We are past the 1.5 hour mark. We still got a couple matches to get to tonight, but NXT is rolling along. It's been a pretty fun show, but that could just be us. I don't know about the wrestling. But that all being said, we did have a banger between Ilya and, well, it was going to be a banger. It started off with a bang and then fizzled out like a firework. But beyond that, we still have Trick and Braun coming up. There's one other match I feel like I'm missing.
Yeah. Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, Lyra Valkyria. We just talked about her. Fair enough. So, folks, if you are just tuning in, make sure you like, subscribe, check out all our links below. Don't forget the t-shirt store is all down to basement prices. So go check it out. Go get yourself a nice tee. We got multiple colors. So pretty.
How about the bed? Turn my swag on.
Yeah, we recently just.
Well, yeah, if you get, I can't confirm this, but I have been told that if you hit that add to cart and once you hit, checkout and everything like that, because you're buying so much drip that the website actually plays the like Seth Rollins and everything like that.
Canadians don't lose their teeth like that. Besides rabid Wolverines, oof, I shouldn't have clicked on that one.
I was gonna say, if you lose them due to hockey pucks and everything like that, if you lose them as quick as you got them, did you ever really have it to begin with?
Yeah, pretty much, right? Usually.
Man's having none of my Canadian jokes right now.
Valkyrie can fly. Why would you doubt her? My cousin Jane said she was an airplane, so I pushed her off the roof for further proof.
What the fuck? You know what?
That's what came to mind.
Yeah, right. That's never been in my mind until just now.
This is the cringiest TV package ever seen. Are we talking about the bird lady still?
I was gonna say, hopefully not us.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I like that Raven.
And again, we'll outdo you. Trust me.
She's she hasn't really endeared herself to me very much, Nick.
Not at well. I haven't seen much of her worth giving a shit about outside of video packages. But now that somebody that Larry said that, I need mash together of that So Raven with Lyra Valkyria video packages, because I know for a fact you could make that work with the way that they've like zoomed in on her face. If that's all I can think of now when I'm going to see this woman, is that
Right.
So Raven.
I want her just to look at the camera and go,
in the future, I can see
this man's.
Hey,
Babe
go ahead.
Priestley.
Sorry, I talked over you. Go ahead.
That's all right. That's what you do. Babe Priestley. Babe Priestley over Blair Davenport. Fair enough. I see why.
Facts.
Yeah.
That I think that might have been a bit of the part of the argument there.
That was part of the argument. What is Stone Cold doing in a cockpit?
And we're getting again Nathan Frazier's this week in NXT. This is very much clearly at this point a dig at John Oliver this week.
Okay. Enlightened, truthful, hard-hitting home truths with Nathan Frazier.
It's got the same intro and everything, even a bit. This came so far out of fucking nowhere. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's so out of nowhere, and it came just after John Oliver really kind of started to go after. Granted, I mean, if there was a time to do it, you kind of should have gone after him when he was mentioning about how they're all independent contractors and this and that.
Right.
But the day late and a dollar short is Vince McMahon style. But Duke goes to chase you, and Duke's from Australia. Yeah, because they're mentioning breaking news if you haven't known.
So
that they're doing a big Australian tour. Is NXT there? Or no, it's Impact. Sorry. Fuck.
Impact's doing an Australian tour. I found it funny today.
One of these mid promotions was doing one.
How awesome was it that they last night take the time out? I was on a pause when it happened, but they took the time out to be like, look how good we are in Britain. Relax.
Well, that was very much of just
We're good there too.
Right. We can sell tickets too. Boston, yes, the Bird Lady.
Yeah.
Valkyria for the win. When is someone going to use Crazy Cat Lady as a gimmick? Just throw Natalia.
She's close. Might as well.
Oh no, she is. I saw people saying she looks like a cat after this point of you were saying how it looked a little bit of like Madame Tussauds Wax Museum for a bit there on Monday Night Raw between Dana Brooke and Natalia. So
I was waiting for her to go, give me the mirror. Give me the mirror. Oh, my bad.
Party man.
Happy Tuesday.
Ladies finisher sucks. The kick of hers, yikes. Does it suck more than Grayson Waller's rollout fucking hoop-de-baloo of just a whole lot of hoopla for a clothesline?
Yeah, no matter what anyone tells me, that is horrendous. The idea that you would leave an altercation to go 5 feet away to do something spectacular just bothers me.
I have to just build momentum for this move.
Like, it's not Mortal Kombat. Like, finish him.
Finish him. You got to hit up, down, left, right, A, B. Next week, she'll look in the camera and say, caw.
Right.
As I've got Who Gives a Fuck James coming out to the ring right now.
Wow.
I mean, honestly, Kiana James, the only thing she had going was this whole...
Yo, she can bang in the rescue.
Right. The only thing she had going was this bar rescue thing, and then she ditched the mullet, you know.
Uh-huh.
So now
after 1 week.
Why do I care?
But I think I hate everything she does outside of the ring, like with a passion. However, I mean, she's KJ. I got to cheer for her a little bit.
She's Miss Brooks with a smaller chest from TNA.
I see the comparable. But I've seen her
she just does. She's Miss Hancock. And these are the names they've been given, folks. I didn't make up these words. Literally, she's Stacy Kiba. She's Tori Wilson. She's just there to just kind of play the sexy secretary gimmick.
I know we were bagging on Bird Lady, but man, this entrance is pretty
good. Caw.
You know, that better not catch on.
Oh, it will. I'll make it so. Nick Fury. What? Who?
We've seen Nick's Fear a few times.
You saw my fury about stairs earlier. Do you think of?
You should have seen his fury about Blake Davenport.
Or about intermissions.
The intermissions was a good one.
But do you? I can't even get through the sentence. The closest you're going to get is Wendy Chu, and I'm going to say, "Hell to the no, no."
I didn't read it.
Do you think a furry character could get over him?
Yeah, we had the White Rabbit.
Well, we did have the bunny from Adam Rose,
right?
So, I mean, it halfway has, so you can have that. As Kiana right now in control, Lyra for the win. I'm gonna say Bird Beck, even though I think I know what you were trying to type, but Bird Beck is winning. Look at her costume. Valkyria is a no.
No, be nice.
And you got to let her fly. Or actually,
be nice.
And you got to let her fly.
Oh, lock up. Now let's see if they give us a good match. Who are you picking?
Is this poor man's Britt Baker DMD? No,
yes.
Because really,
kinda. I like that. I didn't think of it.
I think she's just sexy secretary number 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, you keep bringing up everybody that got cast over there. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Right?
Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. Yes.
Aww.
Crucifix pin for a 2 count.
Mm-hmm.
She had like 1,000 titles on her name.
Like that's what the shot is, right? Instead of DMD, it's like CPA, GCG, RSO,
XYZ, ABC, LMNOP, 1, 2, 3. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Right.
Oh,
I like when you find those subtle coincidences between the two shows and we pretend like somebody didn't realize.
Oh my God. Lyra is selling the fact that she got just barely whipped into the turnbuckle. Like, I broke my back. My back is broken. Like the Mike Tyson of like, so what part did you hurt on your back? It's spinal. As we go into commercial, because literally Lyra's just, like, dear sweetheart. Respectfully, you barely got softly jogged into the ring post here.
Is there no picture-in-picture on NXT anymore? I haven't got.
I know when I was using YouTube TV for a hot minute of pretty much everything with WWE had picture-in-picture like AEW.
Okay.
When I went back to using USA Network, it's gone pretty much hard in the paint on commercials.
Fair enough. Yeah, stupid gimmick. Britt Baker is an actual dentist. I like it. I mean, you think, yeah. So KJ over here, not me, the other one, Katana. Yeah, I mean, everything she does outside the ring, her name, the multiple acronyms for her wonderful genius mind that she is apparently. She's not bad in the ring though. So maybe if they just change up a little and stop making her like, softcore Katana, or not Katana again, Kiana. It's hard to keep them all in order, man.
A lot of K names.
Right.
Well, to me, it's one of those honestly, at this point, how do you hard reset her? Like, it's one of those, you need to go away for a hot minute, let people forget, and then just you come back as something else. I don't know. Like, how does this translate to the main roster? Because that should be the goal, right?
Right.
Going to the main roster. How does this translate?
Right.
Not well.
Leah Valkyrie kind of remind me of Tessa Blanchard in ring style, of course. Sorry to bring the name up.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
But yeah, I don't really see the comparison.
She who shall not be named.
Yeah, she who shall not be named was to me more of a physical presence than Lyra.
Oh, 100%.
He was ready for the Fast 10.
She made it credible. Like when she was taking on Sami Zayn or not Sami Zayn, Sami Callihan.
Yes.
And everything like that.
True story. I got picture in picture. Okay, people are getting picture in picture.
Sorry. Kiana, king of softcore style. Yes. Make that merch. 100%. I need that as a name. 100%. Lash Legend should be the next breakout star. 100%. That's somebody who's been missing on TV, honestly. I know you would have been like, I feel like a lot of people aren't fans of Lash Legend. I like her. I think there's a lot of potential there.
You know what? They gave us a lot of that talk show nonsense in the beginning that I thought was very bullshit.
Ding dong, hello.
Yeah, but it wasn't good like that. It was really fucking bad. It was like
you show me a good.
It was a Netflix
talk show segment.
That's what I mean. It was even worse.
Winning lottery ticket.
It's even worse though because none of the people could talk. Like it was a Netflix
That's
version.
NXT. That's NXT.
So does it mean I have to watch it because it's fucking horrible?
Well, that's 2.0 stank. That's 2.0 stank. We've opened up the windows. We're letting all that stank out here.
Lash Legend.
We need to, start anew.
I wonder, where is Lash Legend?
She might be she's been rumored as being the potential perpetrator for the.
That makes sense.
Attacks.
See, that would be good. You bring her back as a badass.
She shows up with Dom Toretto and Tyrese and Ludacris, and it's just too fast, too furious.
Right, just hit and runs.
It doesn't matter if I hit you by an inch or a mile. I'm still.
I just want to point out that I feel very bad that they've used this storyline. Of course, a female having driving problems in a parking lot. It's not nice, guys. They really shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that. It's not the nicest choice. But
that's you. You did that. You did that.
But I mean, they just keep doing it. The WWE can't help themselves.
No one was having that discussion until you said that, right?
I never made it past Fast 5. Pause. Do you mean
it's been a long day without you, my friend? Oh, and I like how we have the random spotlight on the championship that's just sitting at ringside.
I never made it past 5. Yep, just a paycheck, but still are others the same feelings, but not bad attitude towards the business. See, money, I might have lost context on this one. Yep, just a paycheck.
Yeah, it tends to happen.
It happens.
Bridging suplex for a 2 count from Lyra.
What's next for Gallus? Keep winning.
Absolutely. Bigger and better things, just like us. Big things happen.
There you go. I thought they might get into something with Indusure, but not the case.
Well, funny, huh? That last pick of the draft is Indusure. Last pick of my draft is Indusure.
Funny how that worked out.
Well, yeah, funny how things happen.
Lash Legend kind of reminds me of Jade. Yes and no.
If you squint.
I almost popped. Best character in the main segment was Striker's Classroom. I'm still here.
I'm a big fan, honestly, of Matt Striker, and I really liked Matt Striker on commentary until literally WWE just took an out and outright initiative to quote unquote dumb him down, to where he would start reporting false facts and everything. Like he was the insidery, nerdy. He was Excalibur, however you want to view it. Before that was a thing, he was your Mauro Ranallo. Before that was a thing, I feel. When it comes to WWE, I'm a big fan of NXT of Striker on commentary. Yeah,
really,
absolutely. I'm a fan of Ian Riccaboni. I'm a fan of Matt Striker. I'm a fan of Matthew Reinhold. I'm a fan of Mauro Ranallo.
Bird Lady for the win.
Yeah, with the spinning back heel kick there. Granted, I do like guys like Corey and I like Pat. But I guess the weird technical straight man, I'm a fan of that. The one that just spits facts that really shows that they know and they give a shit about what they're talking about.
So does that make you a fan of Excalibur because that's what he's trying to be, like the smart Mark guy?
No, because that's the thing is right what you said there of trying to be.
Okay, deal.
I'm a fan of guys who are that, not guys who are trying to be that.
We all popped. Come on, man.
Pause.
Talking about Rousey. Yeah, Rousey's not good.
I don't give a damn about Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, her song should say, I don't give a damn about wrestling. So Bird Lady picks up a big win.
Backstage to now we're having a couple of pints with Gallus here. Bro, I don't know who's got more of a green screen, us or them.
Them.
As Tony D'Angelo shows up. Okay, it's not a green screen, but it damn sure as hell looked like it to begin with.
It does look like a green screen. Oi!
When did Boondock Saints and the Sopranos have a crossover?
Dude, our clans are going to war.
Well, listen, I'm as much as I'm Italian, I'm Irish too as well, my guy.
There you go.
Yeah, Gallagher and McGowan. Fuck out of here.
Oh, Mick fuck.
Yeah, you can Mick fuck off there.
That's the best shit. Yes. 7-1. Thank God you agree. Please fire her. She's going to hurt someone. She has no idea what she's doing. I think my issue with Ronda the most is just the attitude of the laissez-faire. She seems like she's disinterested while she's in the ring. She's a horrible promo in any direction. And
it goes back down to it, and it goes down even. You can go down as fundamental as even when it comes to like what we do and everything, and that's why we say we are who we are, because we are who we are. You can tell people who give a shit about pro wrestling, and you can tell people who are in there for a fucking paycheck. And Ron is somebody who's in there for a goddamn paycheck.
And I mean, you want to get paid at the end of the day, and good for her. But yeah, no, she's just
you got to call it
sandbagging. Oh wait,
well, but it's so weird because all this big, huge reaction for Bad Bunny and everything. You had that when you had Ronda and Kurt versus Hunter and Steph. Of Ronda was the best thing going, and then she worked herself into a shoot, brother.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit!
And then just lost the plot.
We got the main event coming our way, Nick.
Right. I've got Trick coming out right now, so I'm gonna try and if I can quickly, if you don't mind.
If Vic Joseph, I don't know if letting Vic Joseph go was like, that much of a mistake. I don't mind Vic. He's good, but I don't understand the Kevin Patrick situation. And I don't want to bag on a man for his livelihood. He's doing his best, but it is putrid. And it's just, there is no energy. And when you go through time, even Michael Cole at least is screaming and yelling about something. Some people would argue too much so, but Kevin Patrick it is dull. He should be doing golf or tennis or something, anything. Maybe fucking a dog show perhaps he could commentate on, but I think a lot of times Corey's like throwing jokes to him and they're just hitting the side of his head and falling short, hitting the side of his head, falling short. So yeah, my personal opinion is anybody but Patrick at this point. Vic would be great. I think you got a lot of opportunity if you look around. I mean, we did talk about Nigel McGuinness. By the way, Nigel McGuinness apparently files for a ring name, so that is interesting. I think Nigel McGuinness making a comeback of any kind and being able to perform at Wembley. Whoo! So a dude who was emotional when he signed with NXT UK. Oops, the Dawn. Yeah, so we got Gallus and I mean, I guess Tony's gonna have to go find another guy. Like he's down to a tag team here. I thought pro wrestling would learn after Scott Hall, WCW drunk storyline to stay away from alcohol in pro wrestling. They've gone there before. I mean, it all depends. I think they should stay away from it for sure. But some people look back on some of that swerve and what Scott did as not so bad. He kind of pulled it off. And then, but he didn't. And we all know what the true story was behind the scenes. We did it with Jeff Hardy, I think, a couple times. Again, I think we get mixed up. At the end of the day, if this is entertainment, if everyone's going to say that this is fake, and I know the F word, and everything's going to be treated that way, then when people on the show do something offensive, or when people on the show do something controversial or push an envelope, people can get mad, right? You go to a movie and you expect to see certain things. Villains are going to act like villains. There's going to be, adult content in there. And I know we've been in the PG-13 era forever with the WWE, but yeah, it's a slippery slope. So it's always been art imitating life with wrestling, right? Real shoot beefs, people that had issues with each other always bled into the wrestling. Braun about to humble Trick for sure. Born Carmelo's old ring gear. That's funny, Chris. Braun Breaker for the win, maybe. I agree with you though. I have mixed feelings on Ronda. Yeah, no, I'm pretty straight up. Like, there's nothing that, like, I go back through Ronda's matches and I'm not like, oh my God, she was amazing there. Oh my God, did you see her? I don't know. Maybe I just miss it. But she definitely shouldn't have a microphone, and she definitely shouldn't be rambling. I don't get it. I don't see it, but I never have. Maybe that's my fault. What's it going to be? A 3-minute match? Did somebody say 3 minutes? It's going to be short. We're getting there now.
Did somebody say 3 minutes? But to me, I a brief point of what you were just talking about there for maybe the last comment of, to me, what makes pro wrestling great and what makes characters in pro wrestling great, what makes personalities in pro wrestling great is just them turned up to 11.
Dun, dun, dun.
Never mind. I see it goes 10:30. Well, that's just the runoff.
No, Vic Joseph is on this show right now. Who are we talking about?
Yeah,
who's the guy that's doing it with Aiden English on Impact now? He's a former WWE guy. Man, I know who it is. I watch the show every week.
I almost want to say Todd Pettengill, but I can picture it in my head.
It's like his little brother.
Yeah, he's like the 2023 Todd Pettengill.
Ronda got humbled in MMA, and they hate her because of her attitude now in pro wrestling. Fans dislike her ass now. Yeah, I mean, and again, I think she was publicly critical in a lot of ways where she didn't understand the business, I don't think. And it didn't look favorable on her. So her as a baby face hasn't worked. Her as a heel hasn't worked. Oh, here comes Braun with a play on Romic's old entrance.
But yeah, it's Tom Hannafin.
Tom Hannafin, yes. Her gimmick is terrible too. True. It's not really a gimmick. It's just black eye paint.
Yeah, Tom Phillips. So Tom Phillips. Yeah, no, it's just an honorary. It's a tribute. It's the Tenacious D of entrances and gimmicks and everything.
Right.
This is just a tribute. You gotta believe me. To Roddy Piper.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. And when she first showed up, and that was like her shtick and stuff, I was like, this is gonna be cool. I was a fan of her in MMA, and then she got lit up like a Christmas tree. And we moved on. She didn't like getting punched.
No, she just high kick. Just can't block that. Just no peripheral here. No
right.
High kick
She lost. When she realized it wasn't an all offensive sport, she really kind of didn't want to do it.
Well, no, she for the longest time is with Ronda's whole game is she was a grappler, and she would just take you to the ground, and she was Khabib before Khabib. I take you to the ground, I put you in armbar, and you tap out. Yep. And then she fell in love with striking and realized she can't do that at all, especially when you've got world level strikers in that division, and you're not going to try. You're going to just stand and strike with them. As we've got Trick and Braun right now.
Yeah,
so give us the predictions if you haven't already.
Another match starting off with pace. Big mistake letting Matt Striker leave. Also, WWE still has me annoyed at them for cutting the greatest commentator. Matt Striker, come on.
I didn't know I was cut by WWE.
I don't know what the circumstances were. No, he got cut by Impact.
Well, no, he got cut by WWE before he got cut by Impact.
True story. Fair enough. Touche. Tom Phillips, my bad. There you go. We got there, Steve. We helped you out.
Right.
It was a matter of
you just took all the credit for us. So
I said we. I always say we, bro.
Well, no. I'm saying he probably had that comment in there. We just finally clicked on it.
No, but I'm giving credit,
I've been told y'all.
I'm saying we got it. We're good.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the we. I'm more talking about timing.
Sorry, but it was a matter of elimination, Chambers.
Oh, I see what you did there.
My dad joke for the day.
Oh, they pipe it in Bruce. Braun is loved by the fans. I
don't know.
Is it Boo or Boo Earns? I can tell you this is the quietest the crowd has been. I wasn't here for the Hobby Body match, but this is the quietest I've heard the crowd. And I'm surprised. I feel like they might have paused, blown their load prematurely here. They put Tiffany and Gigi to start off the show and then followed it up with the tag team titles.
Right.
You might have put what everyone was tuning in for at the front of the show.
Right. Are we going to acknowledge that Mello cheated to win the belt? Trick broke the sub and helped Mello win. How is that a good guy? Braun is an anti-hero. No, Braun's not an anti-hero. He's a dick. Sorry.
No,
he went full.
I counter your argument with Seth Franklin Rollins becoming a babyface. The man got over because of sing-alongs. He got over because of following the bouncing ball.
Okay. But
well, no, I'm just saying if you're gonna Carmelo's gotta be a heel all the time. Sometimes you like to cheer for the heel.
Yeah, but I think Carmelo is a babyface. I think he worked himself into a babyface.
Okay.
That's my
Oh, I know he's getting presented and everything as a babyface. I think the man does fantastic in either role.
Oh, absolutely. But
I'm just explaining the turn, I guess.
Yeah, no, I just think the fans started cheering for him after Banger. He had a few really big moments with some big names. Everyone goes back to that Ricochet match.
Yeah, Spine Buster.
Yeah, Braun's a big dude.
He's a guy I'm surprised did not get picked in the draft. After he sent Carmelo through the clearly set up for that purpose wall and everything, that he didn't end up on a Monday Night Raw and a Friday Night SmackDown of Braun Breaker versus Austin Theory for the U.S. title. Granted, some of these guys, not everybody's going to get built up just a job. Some guys got to get built up and they've got to get a run. They've got to have a story.
You got to pick your spots. You can't just be Tony Khan that signed every single human being on the planet that had a pair of Spankies.
But everybody loves TK so much, right?
Apparently not.
He's so good.
Breaker without belt feels less important. He is. He's not the champion. The champion's more important. No, realistically, Chris. But he's still in the title hunt, right? Like, and I mean, is he less important? No, but I think he needed time. And to be honest, heel Braun is way better than babyface Braun.
Well, because he sounds like good old Uncle Scott.
He really does.
But it's also still one of those of not everybody has to be the guy at the same time. Like some people can find their own niche and get their own push that way. Everybody has fan favorites. They all can't get pushed at the same time.
So old guy on porch moment here. Is it just really a case of some of the younger fans? They want all the things all at once.
Rock bottom from Trick, by the way.
And they really seem perturbed when things take time. Like they're really We're not the younger IWC members are really like, come on, we want everybody to be a number one contender. Everybody gets called up, every tag team gets broke up, and everything gets settled in a triple threat.
Right. Power slam from Braun, but yeah, no, that's the biggest thing, and that's part of what the issue is with the World Heavyweight Championship, or the new World Heavyweight Championship, is that the IWC, and I still feel dirty every time I use that term. It's like a dirty word. It's it's like Voldemort. It's the word, the term you don't speak about. But they just anticipate everybody's going to get pushed the way I want, and when they don't, I need to complain, and everybody should be world champion. Like, you can't give anything time either. If you need to either push them now, or what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. And you didn't do exactly what I wanted you to do.
You didn't do what I wanted to do, so it's shit.
Yeah.
Like, versus actually having
I'm going to the basement and I'm going to scream and yell.
And wear an AW hoodie and can't reach top shelves.
Fucking Smurf. NXT crowd is worse than AW
Guild. The AW Guild. The AW Guild. We welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Mello is the new flavor of the month. Let's be honest. Nah, Jay, he's been going good. He's had an amazing.
Been going for a hot minute. He is him Jones. He is him Duncan. He is Himmy Neutron. He is Himmy Turner. He is Himmy
Hendrix.
He out here stomping a mud hole in his Himberlands. Don't miss Mello. You're telling me when they had his entrance of the fucking jerseys dropping or the giant Lakers type logo with him there.
Man.
Oh, that was fucking brutal. Carmelo going.
Well, that's not even fair.
Springboard drop there and just gets fucking speared out of his Jordans. He got speared out of his Himberlands. You say you can hold that.
He got knocked the fuck out.
So that to me outdoes the crossbody spot between him and Ricochet, the one between Logan Paul and Ricochet. That's up there with the Shelton Benjamin, Shawn Michaels super kick there of just goddamn, that man got picked out of the air clean.
You still suck. You still suck. See, so it'll be interesting because I think potentially one of these two men could be ultimately destined for one of these two main roster shows.
Well, and even then, sooner than later, you still have to have something that makes you want to tune into NXT. And God damn it, this is it.
No, but I mean, again, it's another night where most of the matches were pretty good to all right.
But that's what I'm saying of NXT has to give you a goddamn reason. And they did a fairly good job of like even C-Money. 8-1 says Dale C-Money says replay that 100 times. Yes. Hey Nick, the new title is gorgeous. Listen, you're just trying to fucking trigger me with that fucking Cadbury egg fucking championship. That shit that looks fucking different in every sort of lighting of. It literally looks like if you crumple the fucking tinfoil ball and just stamped a WWE side plate logo into the center of that. That's the new World Heavyweight Championship. But it looks like a big Goldie. Yeah, if you drew it with fucking crayon.
I don't understand what you're looking at. Like, I don't see what you see at
garbage. All. That's what I'm looking at. Garbage.
But you like that big fucking W.
Because it looks cleaner to me. I understand if you don't like it for whatever reason, but to me it at least looks clean. To me, there's so much. You have your lions and your old gothic imagery and shit like that in a WWE logo stamped in the middle. Of if you're gonna go full bore with corporate bullshit, go full bore with corporate bullshit.
Is that big W not the biggest corporate bullshit you can find?
I'm not disputing that.
Okay.
I'm saying, but then fucking rock it, because that's representing your brand. Of it's gone the way of the tide of the UFC went that way. I like the UFC the older UFC titles way better than I do now, but it is what it is. the AW title now.
We gotta get it.
It is what it is. Why?
We're not gonna give Vince some. It's pretty, guys. He's not.
It's not gonna happen. Sorry.
I think it's pretty. I'm okay with it. I like it a lot.
Would want say if the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup,
yes,
you want Austin Matthews, John Tavares sitting there drinking out of Lord Stanley with that on their shoulders versus the giant W.
Fine with it. But you're mad about a giant W and for a gianter W.
Well, no, because I'm saying to me, like I said, it looks clean. It's to me, it's one of those.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, you're not gonna shake me. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, I'm stuck in my ways on this. You can have that. Not even what I'm mad at.
I should skip that one. Springboard. It was gorgeous. That was absolutely gorgeous. Mello deserved that. I don't mind. I don't mind it.
James is hating on Mello hard.
I know. No, I wanted to answer the question real quick. And I know we're gonna, folks, get your rating out of 10 if you're still here. Let us know. I wanted to answer the one about the crowds, but anyway, I think Jay had said something about the AEW crowd's better than the NXT crowd. It should be. NXT's in a studio. They're the big times. Remember, they're supposed to be big times. So comparing AEW and NXT is not fair to NXT technically. It's a cop-out, I think, for AEW fans because it makes them feel better about not actually being up here. So they're picking on the low-hanging fruit.
If we're going to go into that discussion, it goes into the whole fact of how everybody's been super excited for the AEW numbers internationally we talked about earlier it's been a lot of attention for a big audience that really doesn't get AEW, and it's going to be a huge spectacle and all of that. But the domestic numbers
are shite.
Could use some help here of let's maybe focus, much like the country that I live in. Let's maybe focus on us before we start trying to spread out here
It's a vulture exhibit coming to town with.
They
like her. They gave her a bit.
She's not a crow. She's a vulture now.
She's a vulture. Replay that 100 times. Replay us 100 times, guys. I thought Braun said that the NXT title was a curse and he didn't want it. Why? Well, because he was being a pouty heel, and now they're swinging it back around.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that either. That's a good point.
I got to get on this. So, no offense, Big Nick, you're on too many vitamins if you believe the WWE and the Universal Championship are better looking than the new title. No offense. Okay, so Bryce, where's CJ here?
He likes it too. I convinced him.
No. I'm saying so. You're telling me if I sat there and if I put the WWE Championship on one shoulder and I put that new title on the other shoulder, this title looks prettier than that title.
Yes, that's what we're saying.
No.
Why? Because that's the funniest argument ever. So
I'm telling you, it's just to me personally, no.
I'm
that shit is ugly. Sure. No.
It looks amazing. I was on the
Stevie Wonder because he can read that shit in Braille with all the fucking weird lion shit and everything else in it. And the fucking WWE logo, he knows what company it's for.
It's in the eye of the beholder, my friend. It really is. And I know you don't like it, but it's funny. Like I always thought Porsches looked like shit. I never really got, look at that car.
This is a fucking Pinto. Fuck is you talking about?
But it's a
fucking hit
more of a Corvette.
That shit's blowing
more of a Corvette. But yeah, it's so funny. But I think
Jay agrees with me.
Oh, there you go.
Right, but then turn around, John agrees with you. So fuck off, John.
Don't you have some offs to fuck?
See, he said it, not me. So you can't be mad at me.
Not John. John's on my team. 8 out of 10 from Boston. Chris has gotten 8 out of 10. Hey, without one of his favorites on the show, I'm shocked.
I don't like Porsche either.
There you go. Fuck Porsche. Unless you want to sponsor, because we love you.
Well, I mean, shit, I could roll around in a Porsche all day and twice on Sundays.
I get stuck.
Right. Nick, do you like the AEW title? Which one?
The main title, the heavyweight.
So I don't like any of the. I don't like the new AEW title.
I don't like nothing. I don't like nothing.
I don't like it now. None. That's what it is. I am hard to please, I guess. But I'd rather. You're telling me with how much they do it. If you're setting, Super Bowl champion, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Toronto Maple Leafs, if they win the Stanley Cup, I'd rather sit there and still see somebody rocking the giant.
I know you would.
Yes, right. So fuck it.
I know you would, but I wouldn't. I'd want the new one. Nice shiny
because it looks like the Maple Leafs and shit like that. It looks like fucking Canada shit there. So that's
more fleur-de-lis, but whatever.
Whatever. Montreal.
Whatever. Montreal. The last job of the night. Montreal Tabernacle.
You can tabernacle. That ain't what I'm mad at.
There is not 3 championships. Oh, we're not getting into that tonight. We're going home. We're going home, folks.
Now because you got 2, there is not even 1.
Come back tomorrow, and we'll talk about how many belts there are. 8 out of 10.
Well, I mean, in Christ, in AEW, it's 1, little 2, little 3, little 4.
Yeah, well, yeah, no kidding. High-priced Volkswagen equals Porsche. I like it. Fair enough. Is it Porsche or Porsche? Okay, at last, at least you're consistent. I can respect that.
Right.
Right. We agreed.
I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm dying on this hill.
You're dying on this fucking hill. I like.
It made me shoot out of the OK Corral, but I'm dying on this goddamn hill.
Oh, Calgary Flames are better than the Maple Leafs. Are frauds. I don't know. The Calgary shit the bed from start to finish this year. How are those playoffs?
I feared for the Calgary Flames was
I know we're on our way out.
Conroy was playing for them, and that's also when they had Kiprusoff and everything. And again,
did Calgary when was the last time Calgary was in the playoffs?
Like I said, I don't know because I only remember cheering for them when they were in the finals versus Tampa with St. Louis and all of that because I thought the Stanley Cup might have been coming to the hometown.
2013 title design is Jay's suggestion.
Is that the spinner?
Maybe. I love Gigi Dolan. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm not clicking on anything else. We'll go with this little comment from Damien. I love Lamp.
No, I love Lamp.
Okay,
that's the last comment. I love Lamp.
I love Lamp is going to be the last one.
Well, no, because if you said you liked the AW title but not the World Heavyweight title, I would have been. Yeah, no, I told you. I likes what I likes, and I don't likes what I likes. I love Lamp. I love Lamp Ensign. I love Lamp Ensign.
Okay, you can click
on it now. You're going to tell me to click on it as I'm cleaning my glasses.
Folks, he is right. We will be back for Battleground. We will be here for Double or Nothing. We will be here nonstop. We're here all week long. Tomorrow, AEW Dynamite, Steel Cage, Moxley, Omega, a whole bunch of other shit. You know how it goes with AEW. It's going to be another crazy night. We're going to end off Hump Day with us here live on stream. Do not miss out. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell all your friends. If you know any place they're talking about wrestling, let them know about us. Nobody covers more live wrestling than we do. Check all those links below. Be a part of the family. And thank you for being here again tonight. Nick, I'm fucking tired.
I love Lamp. And can I poke you with Jay saying, well, are you from Toronto? That city is terrible.
Yeehaw, buddy.
But on that note, our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that for life with it.
See you on the flip side, folks. Bye for now.